Now that my son has passed the bar to become a lawyer, I don't have any use for an uneducated wife.
I beg your pardon?
You should know that our marriage is over. It's time for you to move along.
This is so sudden. What are you suggesting?
I've been planning this from the very beginning. I don't like having someone like you around the house. Watching you slip into middle age gives me a headache.
So now that Henry's passed the bar, you don't need my income. Is that it?
Even though he's just a stepson to you, you've really worked hard for him the last 10 years. It's not that I don't appreciate it, but I'm ready to trade you in for a new, prettier, and younger wife.
I could be wrong, but the way you're talking, it sounds like you already have someone in mind.
It isn't surprising, is it? I'm a very popular man. I'm at the top of my game, you could say.
For someone that doesn't even have a job, you sound awfully sure of yourself.
Henry's gonna be making a really good income from now on. I'll be handling his money for him, so it's basically mine.
Does he know about that yet? Do you think he'll be comfortable with it?
I'm his father. Of course he'll let me handle everything, it's only natural.
So you aren't going to be changing a thing for yourself, just wandering around the house with nothing to do all day.
Oh, I have big plans. I'll be spending the money with my new wife. Flirting, morning, noon, and night. I'll have Henry handle things around the house. He can do most of the chores and handle the shopping on his days off.
That's quite a plan you've made for yourself.
It's not much different than before. Everything you've been doing will just be up to him now.
Don't you think what you're doing is wrong?
Are you saying you don't want to leave me? Or what exactly are you trying to say?
Oh no, I have no interest in sticking with you. Not after everything you've just said.
Thanks for everything you've done for Henry for the last 10 years. You worked really hard for him. He needed a mother and you really stepped up. It's all exactly as I had planned.
Let me get this straight. You always planned to leave me as soon as you had the chance.
He's always dreamed of becoming a lawyer, ever since he was a small child. I needed someone to help make the dream come true for him. Someone who'd bring home a solid paycheck, but also cook and clean. You were perfect for the job. You even encouraged him.
How awful.
But now that he's a lawyer, it'd be embarrassing for him to have such an uneducated mother. You barely made it out of high school. You don't have any real education. We don't need you. You're just an inconvenience at this point.
My family couldn't have supported me through school. I got a job as soon as I was old enough and I took care of myself. What's so wrong with that?
I'm saying that you aren't a good match for Henry anymore. You aren't fit to be his mother.
Suited or not, that isn't the issue here. You are so selfish. If you don't have anything nice to say, why don't you shut your mouth?
Look, you were lucky just to get 10 years with a man like me. You don't have anything to be upset about. Just be thankful for what you got.
You have a lot of nice things to say about yourself, don't you? We had only been married a month when you quit your job. You haven't done a thing for anyone since.
It's not my fault I lost my will to work. It's an illness. It's nothing I can control. But hey, look at the bright side. You got to come home to this every day. Lucky girl. I was all yours since I was stuck at home.
Of all the conceited things I have heard, that's got to be the worst. I did everything for Henry. I had nothing to do with you.
You don't have to act all tough just because you're getting tossed aside. You really did a lot. You did the housework, you raised the boy into a man, you held down a job. You can be proud of yourself.
I'm not feeling great about it in the least right now.
Take the compliment for heaven's sake. If you're gonna be all dour and grumpy, you'll never find a new husband.
Sure, thank you so much, dear. I'm so glad you noticed how hard I work. But aren't you ashamed of yourself? He's your own son. How can you expect so much from him?
What's the point of having a tool in your toolbox if you're never gonna use it?
But using your own family like this, it's horrible.
This is how I see it. You always stacked part-time jobs onto the end of your regular workday. You barely slept and you ended up letting yourself go. You hardly resemble a woman anymore, just a worker bee. The only real value you've brought to the table is your income.
Of course, I always had multiple jobs and was tired all the time. You wouldn't work and you never helped me around the house. What choice did I have?
Get off your high horse. If you really love your husband, you take care of him when he's sick. It's what people do.
I don't see how you can call yourself sick. You seem fine enough to me.
So, I had a serious case of the blues. It's not my fault that I can't shake it. Humans really should be free to relax and do as they please. It's what's best for them.
Have you ever done anything else? You always do exactly what you please. You're the least responsible person I know.
You're right, I do as I please, and that's why I'm telling you we're through. Enjoy being miserable on your own. You'll make a fine spinster.
My name is Elise. I'm 45 years old. 10 years ago, I married my husband, Ethan. It was my first time getting married, but Ethan had been married once before. He had one son from his previous marriage, Henry. At the time, Henry was 17 and a junior in high school. I was really worried how things would go for us. I really wanted to be a good stepmother, but I should never have worried. Things clicked between us immediately. I quickly came to see him as my own son, and I grew attached to him. I did my best to raise him well. Unfortunately, almost immediately after we got married, Ethan quit his job. I found myself having to pay for everything on my own. I was buying all the groceries, paying for Henry to go to school, doing all the chores and housework. It was a lot. Ethan, on the other hand, spent his days in front of the TV. I wanted to make sure Henry was provided for, so I got a second job, and a third. I worked in a factory all day and picked up some work from home gigs to bring in some extra money on the side. We needed every penny I could earn just to get by, but I supported us. And then the day came that Henry passed the bar. It had been his dream to be a lawyer for so long. I'd been cheering him on for so long that I was as happy as if I had passed it myself. It was a great day. Or at least it was a first. Then my happiness turned to dust. My husband told me he wanted a divorce.
I took all your clothes and jewelry and stuff down to the pawn shop and the secondhand stores. I managed to sell them all off. I'm gonna use the money to throw a little party for Henry. I want to celebrate his success.
Are you serious? I'm at work. What have you done?
You think of him as your own son, don't you? You said so yourself. You should want to celebrate.
Get my things back.
Go buy them yourself. You know where the shops are. I'm gonna take this money and go grab a nice dinner, maybe a steak.
Is Henry with you?
No, he's been gone since this morning. He's got a lot going on for work now that he's passed. I'm gonna toast to his success on my own. I think I'll have a good scotch with my steak.
What kind of celebration is it if he isn't even with you? So what you really mean to say is you felt like a steak dinner, but you didn't know how to pay for it.
I'm really proud of him. This is a big deal. But it's going to be a little extra tasty since it's being paid for with your stuff.
Stop it. This isn't funny, Ethan.
Okay, you want me to get to the point. When you get home, you're gonna find divorce papers on the kitchen table. When you get back, you can go ahead and sign them and turn them in.
I see.
It's just one more step in the ladder. Next step is getting a new wife. I can't wait to get my hands on a girl in her 20s again. It's about time.
You think that's gonna work out for you?
Of course it will. There's plenty of fish in the sea and plenty of girls saying they'd like to marry a guy like me.
Oh, really?
I've been on a dating app for a while now. I've got around 5 girls wanting to meet me right now.
It's hard to imagine there are really women out there in the world looking for someone like you.
In the end, it's the smart guys that win. When you're young, they're mostly wanting handsome ones. But if they're only handsome, that fades over time. It's the smart ones that come out on top eventually.
Even the unemployed ones?
I'll have money coming in from Henry. No one cares where it comes from as long as it's coming. When I find the right girl, I'm gonna spoil her rotten with all the money he'll have for me.
I can't tell if you're optimistic or just an idiot that isn't thinking things through.
Say what you want, but I know what I'm doing. Speaking of which, we need to talk about how we're dividing up our property.
I don't really have any savings or anything.
How is that possible? You've been working the whole time we've been married. How can you not have anything saved up?
You've spent it all? That's how?
Sure, I spend a little in the casinos or gambling now and then, but that's really it. I never really won much, but I tried. I just always got bad tips from the bookies. And you didn't save up anything, so what are you talking bad about me for?
For someone that lost every bet he ever made, you sure are full of yourself.
What can I say? I'm the kind of man that enjoys playing the game more than winning the game. I'd like to focus on the process.
Don't try to sound like a philosopher. It just sounds dumb coming out of your mouth.
I'm not gonna dignify that with an answer, you trash.
You shouldn't treat people like garbage, and you shouldn't call them that either.
I threw you away like garbage, so I don't think I'm wrong calling you that. I'm tired of smelling you rotting away. You need to hurry up and move out.
Fine by me. Henry and I will leave immediately.
What? What are you talking about?
I'm not the only one that's leaving. He said he wanted to come too.
Huh? You're in the middle of work. You shouldn't be texting him while you're trying to do your job.
To tell you the truth, we've been talking on WhatsApp for a while now. When I told him what was going on, he chose sides immediately. He didn't pick you.
But he's my son. Don't talk like that. He's mine, and he's gonna be taking care of me.
It would seem he doesn't really respect you as his father anymore.
What's that supposed to mean?
I've told him everything you said, including your plans for him. Needless to say, he's furious.
Don't be ridiculous. I brought him into this world. The least he can do is take care of me now. Did he forget who raised him? Who gave him everything he has?
Think back really hard on the life you've lived, on what you've done for him. Can you really be honest with yourself and say that?
When I left his mother, I had to fight hard to get custody of him. I made sure he was mine and mine alone because I knew one day he would take care of me.
You never wanted him because you loved him or thought he was important?
Of course he was important. That smart brain of his was gonna pay for me one day.
That's not what I meant.
Don't get ahead of yourself. You have no right to take him. You aren't even related to him. He isn't yours.
He doesn't belong to anyone. He's a grown man. But that being said, he doesn't seem to care about how much DNA we share.
Damn it! In that case, fine. We won't get divorced.
What?
I never thought Henry was that close to you. I didn't imagine he'd want to leave with you. So forget about the divorce. We'll stay married.
Are you serious?
Look, I already signed the papers, but we can still work things out. There's still time to stop this.
Absolutely not.
Why not?
What would I get out of staying with you? There's nothing in it for me.
Why would you say that? What would you get? What wouldn't you get? This isn't a business negotiation.
I'm afraid it won't be possible. Even if it was my job to make things work with you, I couldn't.
You aren't thinking about this clearly. You may be tired from your job and all the housework, but you've got a good-looking man here. That can heal the soul.
You think you're that good looking?
Who else but me? I got the looks of a Hollywood actor or a model, maybe even a Roman god. You can take all the stress of the day and just let go when you look at my face.
It's not my stress I want to let go of. It's you.
Don't be silly. The only reason you've stuck with me all these years is because I'm attractive.
You're the one being silly. The only reason I couldn't leave you was because I cared about Henry. There's no other reason.
He's not even your kid. Why do you care so much? I know. It's really hard to let go of a man like me. It's your way of hanging on.
How annoying. You're so sure, even though you're wrong.
How dare you?
If your debt was erased, would you even need Henry anymore?
Huh?
Did you really think I wouldn't find out? I found some receipts in your jacket pocket. A lot of them. They were all from a loan shark.
Oh, you found those. About that, I can explain.
It looks like one of those rip-off places. What kind of interest did you agree to? Judging by the name, I doubt that it's a legitimate business.
Well, no matter. You need some cash if you're gonna make any investments.
Investments? And what exactly are you investing in?
Horse races and, slot machines, that sort of thing.
You and I have very different definitions of the word investment.
I guess. I'm sorry I didn't say anything before now. I had a tip. It was a sure thing. I knew I was gonna win. My buddies have never let me down before. I believed them completely.
So,
I was told that it was a sure thing and the return was gonna be really high. 100 to 1 kind of odds. I'd be set for life. I may have borrowed the money from a slightly dangerous fellow. I lost. Instead of coming in first, my horse came in dead last. I ended up owing around 40 grand.
you're awfully brazen to think you can take Henry's salary to pay back that kind of debt.
No, it isn't like that.
Really?
When you really think about it, I'm not the bad guy here. Really, it's the guys that gave me the tip. They convinced me to put down that kind of money. It's all their fault. It's their job to get the money back. I'll collect it from them.
And the mystery is solved.
They won't ask you, Henry, for a single penny, I swear.
Even if they asked for it, I wouldn't help you. It never even occurred to me that you'd have gone that far. Even from the beginning, I didn't think you had it in you.
I need you to do me a favor, though. I need you to convince Henry. You aren't even his real mother. He needs to stick with his actual family. I'm his father. He needs to help me.
I don't think that's going to happen. I think he blocked your phone number. I know he's blocked you on WhatsApp and on all his social media.
I wondered why I couldn't get in touch with him. That explains it.
I think I'm going to follow his example and block you too.
Wait, I have a good idea. What if I gave a little part-time job a try? I could work at a convenience store.
I don't get it. How is that a good idea? What's the point?
I've got everything else going for me. What if I had a little money coming in too? You couldn't leave a man like that. For somebody like you, you couldn't ask for any better. It would be like a treat, a dream come true.
Oh, of course. In that case, goodbye.
Come on, just listen to what I have to say. I know I said I got a tip from friends, but I don't actually talk to those guys much at all. I barely hear from them. In fact, I can't even find them lately. You and Henry can help me look for them.
I have no intention of looking for them. And even if you find them, that isn't going to erase your debt.
Are you really gonna throw away your chance to keep a man like me? You'll regret it forever. You'll never find another man as good as me ever again.
It must be exhausting to carry that ego of yours around. So long, Ethan.
I don't care if you come back or Henry comes back, but one of you needs to come back to me. You can't leave me alone like this. I can come get you. Just let me know where you are. I'm begging you. Just give me a chance to talk to you. Hello, where'd you go? Write me back.
That's how things ended between me and my ex-husband, Ethan. I hear he really did end up getting a little job at a convenience store, but he didn't last very long. He spent his entire shift checking the horse races on his phone. He couldn't resist, and after just 3 days, he was fired. He didn't have a single person left that he could ask for help. He'd alienated everyone. He couldn't pay his rent, and it wasn't long before he was evicted. He ended up renting in a real slum after that. The sort of place that is dark and dirty, where the heat never works and the water probably isn't safe to drink from the tap. I hear he gets regular visits from some pretty unsavory henchmen. The loan shark he borrowed from is ready to collect, and I think he must spend his days in fear. As far as Henry and I go, we each found our own place to live. I think he was ready to be out on his own, and I was happy to get a fresh start too. We may not be related by blood, but we have a truly strong bond that'll last a lifetime. We talk regularly, and we even meet up now and then. Sometimes he comes over to my house for dinner, or we have a cup of coffee together in the park. He's enjoying his work as a lawyer, and things seem to be going really well for him. I've been cheering for him for so long. It feels good to see him succeed. I'm so proud of him.
Mary, I can't believe that you two are finally going to be getting married. This is so exciting. I can't believe that this is really happening. It feels just like yesterday Cam brought you home to introduce you to us. You better treat my little brother well. I know. I can't believe it's happening myself. It's like a dream. And yes, now you and I are going to be sisters. It's all so exciting. It really has all been such a rush, hasn't it? Well, I'm really glad that Cam found a girl like you. I think he was really lucky. You're always so happy and smiling and smart as a whip. How did my little brother land such a catch, huh? I feel like you're someone I can trust to take care of him. Don't worry, Franny. I promise to keep Cam in line. I think I've done a pretty good job with him so far, if I do say so myself. To be honest, there were some times when I was a little nervous about the whole thing, you know. After all, Cam has always been a pretty reserved person and had never brought a girl home before. But when he finally wanted to introduce you to us, I was so happy to have gotten to meet you. You really just blew us all away. My mom couldn't stop talking about you after you left. She was always worried that I had been a bit soft on Cam ever since we were little. She felt like I always let him rely on me too much and was glad that he found someone that seemed to push him to always be improving. Was she really that worried about him? I didn't think he was that much of a basket case when I met him. But I'm just really glad that I'm able to make him smile so much. Seeing it means the world to me. And we have never gotten into any fights or even once gotten mad at each other, if you can believe it. Plus, I always feel like we can count on each other for help, no matter what it is. It feels amazing to have someone that I can trust so much. Well, that really makes me happy to hear that. But if I'm being honest, I think you have done so much to bring him out of his shell and really take more responsibility for himself. But I'm glad that you think there's a good balance between the two of you. But Franny, do you mind if I say something about you, too? Oh, well, of course. What's up? What's on your mind, Mary? You know you can talk to me about anything. Well, you're still single, right? I mean, like, I know that you're not married, but you don't even have a boyfriend, right? And if I remember correctly, you're already older than 30, aren't you? Don't you think it's about time that you found someone to settle down with, too? You got me. Yes, that's something that I myself have been thinking, too, to be honest. But I still just haven't found the right person for me, I guess. Oh, I see. And I've been just so busy with work that I really haven't had the time to go on any dates or meet anyone, really. But on the other hand, I'm not really in any huge rush to get married right away. I'm fine taking life as it comes to me. I guess I'm just that kind of person, if I'm being honest. But don't you think that having an attitude like that is just a little irresponsible at your age? I mean, do you really think that it's your work that's holding you back from meeting people? I mean, you really think that that's the reason that you haven't found someone? What do you mean? Yes, of course I do. I've been really busy with other things and just haven't had the chance to go out and meet other people. Once you get a bit older and start a career, life just gets really busy. Oh, wow. I see. But that must really suck for you, no? I mean, don't you get sick of being all alone or anything? And have you ever really thought about why you haven't been able to meet anyone? Look, Francine, I'm going to be frank with you, okay? I mean, I've really held myself back from saying these thoughts to you, but I really think that I need to tell you this. I can't hold myself back any longer and really think that you need to know this. What do you mean you've been holding back? Is everything okay? Please, you don't have to keep secrets from me. After all, we are about to become sisters. You can say anything to me. I'm okay, yes. But the thing is, Francine, your face is just horrible. I mean, if you looked up ugly in the dictionary, I wouldn't be surprised if your face showed up as a visual example. It's just, I mean, wow. Excuse me? What the hell, Mary? You're calling me ugly right now? Well, that's putting it pretty lightly, I think. But yes. I mean, it's the kind of ugly that you can't even hide under makeup, you know? I feel this way every time I have to look at your ugly mug. But yeah, you're UGLY. No doubt about it. Oh man, it feels really good to finally get all of that off of my chest. I've been wanting to say that forever. You can't possibly imagine how much of an effort it took not to just blurt all of that out to you every single time we have had to interact. Wait. I don't understand. What's this all about? This is not like you. Why are you saying all of this? How can you be so cruel all of a sudden? I mean, come on. Did you really think that anyone else but you was buying that excuse about being too busy with your work to meet anyone? I know that we all have to tell little stories to ourselves to get through the day, but that one was just a stretch. Take me, for example. No matter how busy I get, with a face as cute as this, I've never once had any trouble ever finding a boyfriend. But I bet men just take one look at you and run in the other direction. Isn't that right? I mean, your face looks like it has taken constant beatings from the ugly stick since you were born. And I feel sorry for you, Francine. I really, really do. Now hold on for just a second. How can you say these things? Were you really holding this in for so long? You mean to tell me that during the whole time that we have known each other, that you have always felt this way about me? I really have been, yes. I've wanted to tell you about your condition ever since we first met. Are you really surprised? You can be real with me. I mean, you have to look at that thing every day. It can't be that you were unaware. Or maybe it's exactly having to look at your hideous face that has made you desensitized to it. If that's the case, then I feel so bad for you. You're like a sad little animal who knows nothing about the real world. Poor Franny. I'm shocked. I literally don't know what to say. I mean, we have known each other for a while now. But now you're telling me that you haven't been honest with me this whole time. This whole time you have really felt this way about me and never once hinted at it? What happened? I never thought you were this kind of person. Well, like I said, I've been holding it in for so long. But I just thought that you finally deserved to hear the truth. Especially now that Cam and I are finally engaged to be married. What does that have to do with any of this? I don't understand why you're acting like this so suddenly. What did I do to deserve this? Please, Mary, can't we just stop and try to talk about this like adults? Well, it's just that Cam is so handsome, you know? I could just never understand how his older sister turned out so ugly. Are you really sure that you and Cameron are really blood related? I have to remind myself that you two are actually family whenever I see the two of you standing next to each other. If anyone is shocked, it's me. When Cam first told me that he had an older sister, I always pictured us shopping and going out and doing fun stuff. Until the day I finally met you and saw your face. The moment we met, I knew that I could never be seen in public with you without dying of embarrassment. Okay, Mary, I get it. I understand how you feel. You can stop now. You don't have to be so rude about this, even if it is how you feel. I mean, don't you even care about how what you're saying might be making me feel right now? I thought that we were getting to be friends. I know. And that's why I finally decided that I couldn't let this go on any longer and that I had to tell you the truth. If anything, I think that was pretty kind of me. After all, I had kept quiet about it ever since we've met. But you and Cam look nothing alike. Now, to be honest, I'm kind of worried that maybe Cam had plastic surgery done or something. Look, Mary, I can admit that yes, my brother is very handsome. It was obvious he was going to grow into a handsome man since he was a kid. And if I'm being honest, I've never really thought of myself as cute either. But these aren't the kinds of things that you just tell someone, even if you think they are true. Maybe for you, but I tell it like it is. I'm just that kind of person. I was only holding back from telling you because I'm also a super kind person. But now that it's out in the air, You should know that I actually don't really like ugly people. In fact, I think it's more than fair to say that I hate them. So now you're saying that you hate me? I can't believe this. I don't know what to say. I'm just shocked. That's right. Ever since we first met, I couldn't even stand the thought of you. I hated you so much. The moment I saw your face, I knew that we could never be friends. But anyways, we're all adults here, so I really don't think you should be getting mad at me for speaking my mind. Besides, it was just like my opinion once I saw your face. When I first saw you, I was almost scared. I was like, whoa, it's an ogre. Do you have to be so mean about all of this? I've done my best to be nothing but kind and welcoming to you, and this is how you treat me? What are you talking about? I mean, you're ugly, and that's as simple as that. I already told you that I hate ugly people. Is that really so difficult to understand? What are you? Stupid as well as ugly or something? Jeez, why are you acting like you really can't understand what I'm saying? Do you speak English? I see. So I guess there really is no way that we could ever try and be friends then, huh? Yeah, no. Not in a million years would I want to call a beast like you my friend. And if we had to go out together? Oh my gosh. Do you know what people might say about me? I couldn't even. I would literally die. I mean, I guess maybe there might be some silver lining, like people would think I'm even more cute standing next to you, but... Mary, please. Just stop. I get it. You don't need to say anymore. Whatever. As long as you treat Cam well, that's all that really matters to me as far as you're concerned. Of course I will. And thank you so much for understanding. I was really worried that your personality might match your face, but you're really not so bad. On the inside, that is. All right, fine. Whatever. I'm going to go now. Talk to me once you have the wedding details figured out, okay? But I actually really hate texting you, if I'm being honest. Who knows? Your ugliness might rub off on me through my phone. Mary, come on. What even is that? You're just being needlessly cruel right now. You don't have to say these things. Whatever. Just keep away from me, okay? I'll go. I don't want to talk to you ever again unless it's something really serious. Otherwise, who knows what your influence might do to me? Anyways, see ya! I would never in a million years want to be ya! Francine, are you there? I need you to pick up the phone right away. It's an emergency. There's something that I really need to ask you. Oh, hi, Mary. What is it? I thought you said you hated having to talk to me. Come on, Francine. Let's just set that aside for a moment. This is serious. Is it true that you didn't even graduate high school? That you just got your GED? Well, yes. But there was a lot going on in my life back then. Why do you ask? So I've heard. I know all about it. I heard about how your dad's company really wasn't doing well and that you started working while still in high school and finally had to drop out to help save the company. Oh, you heard about all of that, huh? Yeah, it was a very difficult time. But is that the important thing that you wanted to ask me about? No. I had questions about after that. I mean, how does it feel just having your GED and not even a real diploma? Sorry, what do you mean? I mean, lots of people have college degrees. Even more have a real high school diploma. But you don't even have that. So I was just curious about how it feels to be practically on the bottom of the food chain of education. Wait a second. Is this really something that you want to ask me about? Yes, of course. I'm really curious. What's it like living that kind of life? Come on, tell me. I want to know. Let me guess. You're not going to stop asking until I've told you, huh? That's right. If you don't tell me now, then I'm going to bug you every single day until you do. Well, yes, I understand that it isn't a path that many people have to go down. And sometimes I do feel sad about not graduating high school and going to college like some other people. It was an experience I wish I had often. And who knows how different my life would have been if I were to go and if I did have a college degree. I've probably missed out on a lot of really interesting things because of it. But then I remember that I did what I did to help out my family. And when I say that out loud to myself, it really helps me not feel any regrets about the choices that I've made in my life. Wow, Francine, that all sounds like a big fat lie. You almost had me when you started to talk about how you did it to help support your precious family. But come on, get real. What? Excuse me? Mary, do you get a kick out of making fun of people or something? What's wrong with you? I mean, you do realize that what you're doing is just mean-spirited, don't you? Of course I get a kick out of it. I mean, it's inspiring, really. That even a dropout like you can do something to help her family. No, I mean, I really sympathize with you. But man, no, seriously. If I had to try and find work with just a GED, I really don't know what I would do with my life. Look, Mary, everybody has different lives and they can't all be the same. That's my story and I'm proud of it, whether you care or not. Anyways, are we through here? What are you talking about? This conversation. Are we done talking? I thought you said that you hated the idea of even texting me. I thought that's why you had finally stopped messaging me. Oh, come on, Francine. You should be relishing this chance to talk again. Now go on. Tell me another story about why we should all pity the stupid, ugly girl. I really need another good laugh to help relieve the stress of the day, you know? You can't be serious right now. I mean, yeah, you don't think I'm stressed out about having to join a family with a total failure like you in it? Wow, Mary. I just really have never met a person as awful as you. What do you mean? I'm not awful. I bet everyone laughs whenever you tell that story, don't they? No, of course people don't laugh at me when I tell them what I've been through. I've never once met someone who has belittled me after hearing what I've done for my family. Oh man, there you go again. Are you really trying to lecture me? Do you think that I have any intention of listening to what an ugly high school dropout might have to teach me about life? Okay, I'm done here. This conversation is over. Oh, come on, Franny. What's with the attitude? You're really starting to get on my nerves with the way you're acting, you know? I'm getting on your nerves? Mary, I just want to know why you have to go out of your way to say such horrible, awful things to me. Can you just please leave me alone? Fine, whatever. You're getting to be annoying anyways. I guess I can show you a little mercy, though. But not for free. What do you mean? You want me to pay you to stop bothering me? No. Nothing like that, Franny. But I want you to stay away tomorrow when my parents come over to meet your family. A big, fat, dumb failure like you is not invited to this meeting. What? Are you kidding me? You mean you don't even want me to meet your parents? Of course. Stay far, far away or else they might be able to smell your ugliness coming. So what do you say? Will you keep away in exchange for me leaving you alone? What are you even talking about? Why wouldn't you want me there? Oh, come on, Franny. Do you really need me to spell it out for you again? I mean, you know that your whole existence is just one big embarrassment for your family, don't you? I think it would just be better for everyone if you weren't there. So please don't come. You know what? I was going to say something to you. But fine. I get it. I won't go. So you don't have to worry your pretty little head about it. I guess that I'll just ask my mom about how the meeting went instead, since I am apparently banned from even showing my face to your family. Oh, thank you, Franny. I knew that deep down, past that harsh, ugly exterior, that you were a good person. You're doing me a huge favor. Don't go holding grudges over this, okay? It's just something that I have to do. Why would this be the thing that I would hold as a grudge against you? Well, I mean, the family's meeting before a wedding is a once-in-a-lifetime event, you know? So if you don't go tomorrow, then you'll never have another chance like this in your whole life. Yeah, I suppose you might be right about that. So don't blame me for it, okay? You can blame your parents for it instead. After all, the whole reason that you aren't invited is because they gave birth to such a hideous daughter, right? Okay, bye! Hey, Francine! What's this all about? Explain yourself. Ugh, what is it this time, Mary? You keep saying you don't want to even talk to me, and yet you keep messaging me. Well, I didn't have a choice. This is a serious emergency right now. Is it a real emergency this time, Mary? I heard that our families canceled their meeting today. Oh, right. That. Don't play coy with me. This is one of the key moments that has to happen before a wedding. Well, I guess it just couldn't be helped, huh? After all, my parents and even Cam said they weren't going to go. That's what they told me anyways. That's right. They told me that none of them were going if you weren't going to be there. Can you believe it? It's ridiculous. Why won't they come? I mean, even Cam said he wouldn't come to meet my parents. And for what? For you? Who even are you? Who cares whether or not you're there? You're a nobody. Wow. Sounds like this is a big mess for you, huh? But I guess my family just thought it was unacceptable that I wasn't invited to such an important event. That's what they told me, at least. But why? Who cares if you're there or not? You're just an ugly, stupid little worm of a woman. You barely even qualify as a person. They should be prioritizing the marriage of your amazingly handsome little brother, not your stupid feelings. Look, Mary, I think the thing is that my family just doesn't care whether or not I look good or not. What matters to them is that we are all family. Is that something you can even understand? What? But it's not just about your looks. You only have a GED. You're an uneducated troll. You probably couldn't even find your way out of a paper bag. You couldn't even graduate high school. Mary, are you just completely forgetting that the whole reason I had to drop out in the first place was to help my family? Of course they don't care whether I have a diploma, a degree, or even a doctorate. They love me for who I am, and they are thankful for what I did for them at such a critical time. In fact, they were furious when they heard that you were trying to tear me down for that. And not only that, there's so much more. But then, what should I do? I mean, how can we proceed with the marriage if our families haven't even met? Think about it. Do you really think this is fair to Cam? Oh, Mary. Sweet, naive Mary. Cam said that now that he knows who you really are inside, he never wants to have anything to do with you ever again. When I told my family about all of the awful things that you said to me, they all got so upset. Cam said right then and there that the wedding was off as far as he was concerned. And both my parents agreed wholeheartedly. So I guess that's that, isn't it? Wait, no, that can't be everything. Please, Francine. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for every cruel thing I've ever said to you. I just have a really weird sense of humor that not a lot of people get. But it was just a joke, I promise. Okay, Mary. Keep going. You're starting to actually show some humanity here. I'm quite surprised, to be honest. I never meant to make you so upset. But please, from the bottom of my heart, I'm begging you to forgive me. You can come to the meeting. Everyone should be there. Just please, explain to your family that this was all one big misunderstanding. Wow, you really know how to talk up a storm once you get desperate, huh? I guess you must really want to marry Cam, huh? After all, unlike me, Cam is handsome, graduated from an Ivy League school, and is working at one of the largest firms in the country. He's basically the perfect specimen. No, it's not that. I like him for who he is. I don't care about his salary or education or anything like that. I just love your brother for who he is as a person. Oh no. How did it come to this? I never wanted it to go this far. I'm so sorry if I hurt your feelings with what I said. Can you ever find it in your heart to forgive me, Francine? No, Mary. I really don't think that I can. Sorry about that. Ever since you started hurling insult after insult at me, you just crossed so many lines that I can never forgive you. Every time we talked, you insisted on making fun of my looks, my weight, my lack of higher education. I never want to have anything to do with you again as long as you live, Mary. Please, I'm sorry. I have apologized for everything. Shouldn't that be enough? Why won't you forgive me? I'm begging you here. It's so easy to beg for mercy from behind a phone. But even if you came and got on your knees before me, I still wouldn't forgive you. Then, well, I could send you a picture of my face and then you could see how sorry I really am. Ew, no. I don't want that at all. What the heck? Anyways, we were all about to go grab dinner together, so I won't be able to talk anymore. You can ask your parents how it went afterwards. See ya. My parents are going to be there too? What are you all going to talk about? Why can't I be there? You can't just have our families meet without me being there. It's not fair. Please don't do this. That's right. So you can just wait for us all to eat. Man, it has been so long since I've gotten to get together with family like this. Anyways, see you. Francine, don't leave me. You can't do this to me. Please, I'm desperate here. You can't just abandon me like this. You have to help me. Francine! Francine, come back. Please, I'll do anything. You have to do something. Francine, what's the meaning of this? You have got a lot of explaining to do to me. Francine, I'm trying to talk to you. Answer me right this instant. I have some explaining to do. About what? What are you talking about? Don't you play dumb with me. Why did my parents tell me that they were cutting me out of their life? I know that you had something to do with it, so you better explain yourself right now. Oh, you want me to explain about that? Right. Well, it took them long enough to finally break the news to you. I thought they'd already done it, to be honest. But I guess they are your parents after all. So it makes sense that they took this long. Quit talking about this subject and explain to me what you're talking about right now. Right. Sorry. I was getting ahead of myself. The thing is that the president of the company that your parents work for has a very close partnership with our company. Well, I guess it's more accurate to say that my dad's company contracts your parents' company for business. What? I never knew about that. That's right. And given your behavior towards me, my dad was ready to cut ties completely. Needless to say, as one of your parents' company's biggest contractors, that would have been a huge problem for them. You might think that he's mixing business matters with personal matters a bit too much, but he just couldn't stand the way that you had treated me. What? He threatened to do all that just over what I was saying to you? That's ridiculous. He's taking all of this way too far. Besides, my parents have nothing to do with this at all. I already agreed to call off the engagement. Shouldn't that have been enough? So you're really just going to try and pretend like you didn't do anything else after that? Well, that was just a big misunderstanding. Do you even know how pathetic you sound right now, Mary? You told everyone you know that you called off the engagement because you couldn't stand the thought of being in a family with someone as ugly and stupid as me. You told everyone that I was the real reason that your marriage didn't happen because I was so ugly. But I was just upset. I didn't know what I was saying. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I really didn't mean to cause any more trouble. I was just so hurt with the way things went. You can beg and plead all you want, but you aren't going to fool anyone. You were upset over this and decided to go around spreading awful rumors about me and lying about your engagement, and now you're getting what you deserve. You have no one to blame but yourself. Francine, please, I'm so sorry. My parents came home so furious from that dinner with your family. They basically screamed at me. After that, I broke off the engagement, but was still so furious with what had happened that I just couldn't help myself. And now my parents are saying that they don't want to have anything to do with me ever again. I've lost everything because of this. Please, you have to understand. There's no one else left in my life now. What am I supposed to do after this? How can I patch up any of these relationships now? This is all because of you. You just couldn't let this go, and you had to go and make things much, much, much worse for yourself when you could have just left it well alone. Everything that's happening to you now is the result of your own decisions. Take responsibility for what you have done. You're right, and I see now that that was wrong of me. I'm sorry. I will never do anything like this ever again. Ever, ever, ever! I promise! I regret it all. Please, I'm being so sincere right now. You have to believe me. So please, just talk to my parents and convince them to take me back. That's all I want. I'm begging you, Francine. You're my only hope. Don't you see that? You have to help me. Mary, I've already told you. I'll never accept your apologies or forgive you for what you've done to me. That's final. It's like you said, we are both adults. So why don't you start acting like it and take responsibility for what you have done? And I don't want to ever hear from you again. I'm going to block you on every medium I know. Goodbye forever and good riddance. Don't ever try to reach out to me again. Do you understand? Franny, please, you can't do this to me. Francine, please, I'm begging you. Did you already block me? Francine! Whether it was from the sheer shock of being cut off by her parents, or because she was already known for always slacking at work, Mary was eventually forced to quit her job. But who knows what the truth really is? Either way, I can't imagine that she's having much fun with her life now. As for me, my parents and little brother Cam agree with me that family is the most important thing in the world. They told me that they have always been grateful for me and were so sorry for what Mary put me through. Of course, I already knew that, but after hearing them say it, I was really able to feel closer to them than ever before. I suppose I can thank Mary for that, if nothing else. Still, the next time that Cam decides to bring home a new girlfriend, I can only hope that she's better than Mary. But then again, that's a pretty low bar to meet.
Hey, Helen, my love. Are you happy leaving without a word and ditching your husband like that?
What do you want? I can't believe that you have the nerve to text me after all that happened.
We're married after all. Do you have a problem with receiving texts from your husband? AKA the man you chose to love? Why do you sound so grumpy today? You should be more sweet to your husband.
I have nothing more to say to you. Make this quick. I'm not in the mood to listen to your complaints or whatever gibberish you have to say this time.
Okay, relax. Do you have some money I can borrow?
Money? You were asking if I have some money that you can borrow. Do you really think I do, or are you just trying to make fun of me?
I'm dead serious. I'm asking for money. My mother is terribly ill right now, and I don't have enough money to provide proper care for her. When you decided to marry me, we became one big family, so it's your duty to support my mother. Even though you two are not biologically related, you have to serve your duty as my wife and help her out. I just need about $20,000, but feel free to send more if you can.
$20,000? I don't have that much money on me right now. I'm not giving you a single penny, even if I was a billionaire. You can get a personal loan from a bank or beg your friends for money, but don't come to me asking for money.
What, you think this is some kind of joke? You ran away and are hiding somewhere, but I know where you are. I can easily find you if I put in the effort. Do you want me to find you and beat you up like I used to?
You don't scare me. I'm not the young, naive Helen that I once was. I escaped hell with my precious daughter Rose. I did everything I could to feed her and send her to school. I've seen and gone through all kinds of things that were worse than living with you. Your threats don't mean anything to me.
You're acting tough, but I know you're scared on the inside.
I could have taken my revenge on you, but I decided not to because you're still the father of my daughter. So don't ask me for money and stay away from us.
Okay, Helen, I see how it is. But I'm not the same old Steve that you remember either. You'll regret it. Rose, my dear, how are you?
Dad? Is it really you?
That's right, this is your dad. How are you feeling?
I'm doing very well, Dad. The doctor said I don't need any surgery in the future. I'm totally fine. Why did you reach out to me after all those years? Why now? Why couldn't you come and see me before? I was in the hospital and wanted to see you, but you would never visit.
No, I wanted to see you, of course. I miss you so much. I don't know how this will sound to you, but it was because of your mother who insisted on keeping me away from you. She didn't let me come in to see you, and she blocked my number so that I wouldn't be able to call you.
What? My mom would never do that. She doesn't have any right to keep you away from me. You're my dad. Why would she do that to me? She knew I wanted to see you.
I have no clue. It's very unfortunate that this had to happen. I know it might be too late, but I wanted to stay by your side and your mother's. I want us three to be united and live a happy family. Can you bring it up to your mom and maybe convince her? I know she has some grudges against me, but I'm sure she'll listen to you if you suggest it.
Really? You mean it? You're really coming back to me? I thought you left because you hated me.
I'm your father. No father ever hates his daughter. I loved your mother, and that's how you were born. You were a gift from God. For some reason, your mother lied to you and left me one day. I searched all over the country looking for you and your mother.
I'm so disappointed in her. How can she do that to a person?
Please, just try to convince her to take me in. I want to be a good father to you and make up for the time that was lost.
Of course, Dad. Trust me, I'll do everything I can. How could you do this to me? You're the worst. What are you talking about? Don't talk to me like that. Why didn't you let me see my dad all along? He told me that he searched the whole country for me, only to find out that you were the one who kept me hidden from him. Why didn't you tell me any of this? You saw me get bullied at school because I didn't have a father. All of my friends had both parents and I was so jealous of them, But I didn't say it in front of you because I didn't want to hurt your feelings. But you betrayed me.
Don't tell me you were talking to him behind my back.
He reached out to me first. He was able to get in touch with me today because you've been getting in the way all these years. I'm so disappointed in you. You knew I always wanted to see my father. Why did you do this to me? Why did you have to lie to me and hide the truth? Are you really my mother? Do you even love me?
Rose, there has been some miscommunication between us. I will explain everything, so calm down.
There was no communication whatsoever. I don't even know what my father looks like because of you. If only I could see him in person.
I'm trying to explain it to you. Things were very complicated back then, and I wasn't sure how to properly tell you everything. Now I'm ready, so just be patient with me and hear me out.
I don't want to listen to anything you say. I can't trust you anymore. I only trust my dad, so bring him back to me and then we can talk.
Steph, have you heard from Rose by any chance? You saw her in class this morning, right?
I was about to call you. She was in class every day, but she didn't look too great since yesterday. I could tell that there was something going on. Is she all right?
Oh no, is that so?
Should I be worried? Is she not coming home? Do you want me to look for her?
She hasn't come home since yesterday, and I don't know where she is right now. I don't want you to get involved in this mess, but it looks like her father said something to her recently that made her lose her trust in me. She was extremely upset and confused, and she refused to listen to anything I said.
No way! He's out of his mind. Do you know what he said to her?
I think he told her that I was the main reason why he couldn't get in touch with her, which isn't completely wrong, but
I saw it with my own eyes how he was cheating on you. I can't believe he had the guts to lie to her and victimize himself like that. So you didn't tell her the truth yet?
I didn't because it would be too much for her to process. I know I should, but I haven't figured out the best way to do it.
I respect your situation, and I don't want to cross the boundary by saying this, but I strongly believe that Rose deserves to know the truth about her father. I know how hard you worked to feed her, buy her nice clothes, have a roof over her head, send her to school, etc. You've done all these things as a single mother, and it was not easy. She shouldn't blame you for what happened, and that's why she needs to know what her father did to you ASAP. She tends to listen to me pretty well, so I'll try to sit down with her and get her to listen to you, if you give me your permission to do that.
I would appreciate that. You're only 2 years older than her, and she does think of you as more than just a cousin. She looks up to you and sees you as a role model. I don't know how to thank you enough for everything you've done for her.
Not at all. Don't mention it. She's a wonderful person to be around. I'll find her and talk to her, so please relax. Rose, where are you?
Why do you need to know where I am?
Your mother told me what happened. She's worried sick right now. You need to go home and listen to what she has to say.
Why are you taking her side? I don't feel like talking to anyone right now, so just leave me alone.
Hey, I am on your side. I know that this can be difficult and you're confused. You probably feel like you've been lied to for your entire life and you don't know who to trust. And that's why you're frustrated. Because you feel alone and you don't know where you belong.
Exactly, but my mom doesn't understand.
But let's try to be more rational for a second and think about your best option here. Ignoring your mom won't help you in any way. She just wants to clear up any misunderstanding and will respect your decisions.
What misunderstanding? I know everything now. She blocked my dad's calls and texts so that I'd grow up without a father. Am I wrong?
That is true. She didn't want you to see her dad, so she shut him out completely. But I want to ask you to think about why she did that. What made her do what she did?
Well, I never thought about it that way. You have a point.
Rose, I'm about to tell you something really important, okay? I'm very serious right now. You were born with both your legs detached from your hips.
What?
I'm sure it's a shock to hear that, but it's true. Until you were 1, you were relying entirely on your muscles and not any joints to move. You had to go into a few surgeries as a baby because without proper treatment, it was likely that you wouldn't be able to walk at all in the future. My mom and Aunt Helen still talk about how scared and anxious they were. I was only 4 probably, but I still remember how they were just pacing back and forth in front of the operating room. Neither of them spoke a word, but I could tell that they were freaking out.
Is that why I'm a little bow-legged, or is that irrelevant?
It could be from that, plus the fact you learned to walk so late in your life. You developed a habit of kind of sliding your feet because you were afraid of walking normally, since it would be painful for you. I don't remember that much because I was very young at the time too, but you should know that your mom tried her best to help out. She looked into different hospitals and treatments herself to find the best solution for you. Another important thing you need to keep in mind, though, is that I saw your dad cheating on her many times.
My dad cheated on my mom? How come no one told me before?
You heard me. Your dad was cheating on your mom even when she was pregnant with you. So there's no way he cared about you or your condition. Also, he never helped to pay the hospital bills.
He didn't care about me at all? Even though I was sick and needed the most care?
Oh, there's more. He used your mom's, my mom's, and grandma's names for personal loans because he was addicted to gambling at the time. I don't know if he's still doing that now, but we were able to pay off all our debts just 2 years ago. It was really difficult for all of us for a very long time.
How come I never knew about this? I didn't know anything and I said such awful things to my mom. What do I do?
Don't blame yourself too much. At least you know now.
God, I hope she forgives me. I hurt her feelings and shattered her heart like that. What if she doesn't want to see me?
You know your mom the best. She cares about you too much and I doubt she's angry. I think she's stressed and worried because you've been missing for more than a day now and this has never happened before.
You're right. I'm gonna go home and apologize to my mom. That will sort things out and clear any misunderstandings. This time, I'm gonna listen to her and be respectful.
I'm glad I could help. Let me know how it goes.
Mom, I'm on my way home. I'll be there in a few minutes.
Oh, I'm so relieved to finally hear from you. It's great to hear that you're safe and coming home. I was worried sick all this time. What if something happened to you? I looked everywhere.
I want to properly apologize to you for putting you in that situation. I didn't mean to do that. Also, I'm really sorry that I said those things earlier. I shouldn't have said them. You were trying to explain everything to me and I just made things up on my own. I heard everything from Stephanie, what kind of person he was and what he did to us, etc. And when I was really young, Grandma, my father's side grandma, she was yelling at you and forcing you to put me up for adoption.
How do you remember that? You were not even 4 at the time.
It was one of the scariest moments in my life. I never saw her after that day. You scooped me up and left immediately.
Oh, Rose. I just want you to know that no matter what other people say, you'll always be my beloved daughter. Do you understand?
Of course I understand. You didn't have to spell it out for me. I already know from the bottom of my heart that you love and care about me a lot. I wouldn't have made it this far without you. One day I will be super successful and famous and let the world know what amazing mother you are.
You're saying you want to become a celebrity.
Maybe, but I just want to make lots of money so that my family won't have to struggle so much. And I won't be fooled by my father's lies again. I don't consider him as my father. You, Aunt Emma, Stephanie, and Grandma are all I have. You're my real family.
I was expecting a call from you, Helen, but you seem to be busy. Did Rose say anything to you recently?
You piece of garbage. Not only did you blatantly lie to your daughter, but you're also pretending like nothing happened. I told you to stay away from me and my family.
Did you just call me a piece of garbage? Rose will be mad at you when she hears that you've been acting so disrespectful towards me.
You never showed up once when I was pregnant with her. You were out drinking with some girls at a bar. You didn't even bother to look at her when she was born because you were in another country with your girlfriend.
So it makes me laugh that you suddenly care about her so much these days. I didn't think you'd know her name.
You can't deny that I'm her biological father, though.
Remember when you had a stroke and were hospitalized for days and days? I stayed by your side 24/7 and helped you recover even though you were ill because of your drinking. Seriously, how could you drink every single day when you didn't even have money? Do you even know that I paid off all of your debt 2 years ago? How come you never reached out then to say a little thank you?
None of that was my fault.
Well, I'm not going to let you ruin my daughter's life like you did with mine. I will kill you if you ever try to approach her in any way.
You can't tell me to cut ties with her. I'm her father, and that won't change. Do a genetic test, and it'll say that I'm her father. Plus, Rose is smart, so she will not believe you. She'll listen to me and take my side.
Rose and I talked about it already. She had made it clear that she wants nothing to do with you and finds it ridiculous that you expected her to believe your words. This is my last warning. Stay away from me and Rose. If you ask for money again or try to find where we live, I will take action myself.
Hey, Mom, check your bank account and let me know what you see.
Oh, wait, why did you send me another $1,000 this time? I'll give it back to you in 1 sec. You need to spend your money for yourself. You can't just give it away like this. Geez, are you just giving it all to me?
No, don't send it back. $1,000 isn't as much as I would have liked. I promise I'll send you more next time. For now, just go shopping with Aunt Emma and Grandma.
Knowing how hard you work, I can't possibly spend this much money on myself.
Then share it with Auntie and Grandma. Come on, shopping is fun.
Oh, but this is just too much. The more I think about it, the more I realize that it's wrong for me to spend my only daughter's money like this.
I don't know what you're talking about. Compared to what you had to do to raise me, this is barely anything at all. Just accept it and enjoy, please. If you really refuse, I'll be extremely sad, and you don't want that, right? I want to see the three of you just enjoying life together. That'd make me truly happy. If it makes you feel any better, I make quite a lot, probably more than you think. You don't have to worry about a thing. I still have money for myself even after giving some to you.
Who can stop you? Am I allowed to accept this? I mean, I really appreciate it and all, but you didn't have to do this, you know?
You've had the same car for more than 10 years, right? This is the perfect time for you to get a new car.
Rose, but as your mother, I'd rather have you buy your own car than spend your money on me.
I bought my car last year, so it's time for you to get a new one. And stop saying that. Without you, I wouldn't be here, so it makes sense that I repay you. Of course, what you did for me is beyond my capabilities, but I really mean it when I say I want you to live a peaceful and comfortable life. You've done and sacrificed a lot raising me.
Don't say that. You mean the world to me.
You should just accept the car right now, because pretty soon I'm going to buy you a house too. You need a car first, then a house, don't you agree?
What? A house? Oh my gosh, you come up with all kinds of ways to scare me like this.
Well, that just means you'll have to get used to it since more is coming your way. I can stop by this weekend. Let's drive to downtown and explore. The restaurants and cafes are really fancy and popular there.
Oh, I'm at a loss for words. I'm so proud of you. You don't know how happy I am to see you doing so well. I'm not talking about your financial status. I'm talking about how happy you seem these days.
Helen, it's been a while. You're living in the same place that I last saw you a few years ago.
How did you know? And how did you even get my number in the first place?
I have my ways. This is your car, isn't it? I recognize this license plate. This must be yours, I'm sure of it. So, that little girl Rose has all grown up to be a fine young lady. She's quite rich, it seems. Is she a doctor? A lawyer? How does she have so much money?
I warned you to stay away from her. I don't want to hear her name from you.
Wow, what did I do? I never went near her, and I basically know nothing about her. I am totally innocent. I never did anything that would go against your words. I'm just curious how she's doing, that's all.
Don't you dare do anything stupid. And stop playing innocent. We all know what you did.
Seriously, I don't care what you say anymore. You don't scare me one bit. I just have a few questions and you'll answer them honestly. After that, I will go away and you won't hear from me.
I'm not answering any of your questions. That was very clear.
So, I want to know if she's living with you right now or if she lives by herself somewhere. She hasn't contacted me for years. How is this possible? It's not like she has more than one father. I'm her only father. She should show more respect to her own father. She and I need to talk to each other in person and clear up any misunderstandings. I should teach her how to be more respectful towards your parents too, since you clearly didn't do that.
Steve, I'm serious. If you lay a finger on her, I will kill you.
Oh no, I'm so scared. What's up, my little Rose? How are you doing?
Oh, I didn't expect to hear from you. What's the matter?
What do you mean? There's nothing going on. Do I need a special reason to reach out to my own daughter? I wanted to talk to you for so long, but again, your horrible mother freaked out and started cursing at me. I couldn't stand it anymore, so I just decided to ignore her and say hi. I missed you a lot.
I see. Mom did call me a few times today, but I couldn't answer because I was in a meeting until 5 minutes ago. I think I know why she called, though.
Because she knew you would get a text from me?
No, more like because she wanted to let me know that I should watch out for her and try to avoid any trouble that you'll throw at me. That's my guess, but I'm pretty confident.
Am I just worthless to you?
Yep, you're worse than garbage, but I just can't find any other word to describe you other than that. You are my dad after all, whether I like it or not. I'll just stop here even though I want to call you other names too. Calling you my dad makes me want to puke. You're the most disgusting person in the world, and I can't believe you're actually my biological father.
Watch your words. Who do you think you are?
I have a good idea of why you reached out to me again, but I won't ask. I kind of don't want to hear it. I'm not in the mood to deal with you or your BS. I agree with Mom that I should just avoid people like you for my own sake. Please, please, please don't text or call me ever again unless you're up for a real challenge. I'm warning you, it won't be pretty.
Like mother, like daughter. You two are out of your minds. How dare you talk to your family like this? Did you tell your mother to say those words to me? Did she raise you to be rude and disrespect those who love you? How could you abandon your old father like this?
You need to get your facts straight. You're the one who's crazy. While you were out somewhere doing who knows what, my mother sacrificed her life for me so that I would have a normal life without a father. You weren't a good husband, and you weren't a good father. You didn't do anything for us. Worse, you dragged us down with your debt. Then you have the guts to say you want to come back to us and unite as a family? Don't you think it's ridiculous? I tried to be understanding, but this is just beyond what I can accept. You seriously cannot say such things to me or my mom. I can't do anything for you at this point, so you should just stay away from us and live your own life.
Fine, I'll stay away from y'all if that's what you want. But don't forget that I'm still your father, and you wouldn't exist if it weren't for me.
Sure, but when you abandoned the baby, who couldn't eat, cry, or make any sound, my mom stayed behind and saved her. I wouldn't be here without her. You and your mother, who doesn't deserve to be called my own grandmother, literally said that an ugly baby like me is better off dead. Am I wrong?
Don't underestimate me. I know where you and your mother live. I even know where your aunt and grandmother live. I have nothing to lose now. If you don't apologize right this second, I will do something that will make you regret what you just said. You will always be a Bernstein, and people know that we're father and daughter.
I hate that I'm a Bernstein. If there was only a way to change my last name to my mom's, I would. Why can't you just leave us alone and get a life? All you do is drink or go to casinos. It's embarrassing to have you as a father.
Don't provoke me like this. You have no idea what I'm capable of.
So terrifying. Mom, are we done packing?
I'm almost finished. I can't believe we're moving to another country. I've been so busy lately trying to get everything ready.
What? Who's moving to what country?
What is this? Why am I in a group chat with him?
I just found it really funny that he was making useless threats about how he knows where we are and will come after us if we make him mad. I wonder if he'll follow us all the way to Switzerland.
I don't think so. He can't even if he wants to. His criminal records won't allow him to leave the country.
I didn't know he had criminal records. I've been talking with a criminal all along and I didn't even know. I was totally clueless. What's even funnier is that he even said things like how we were both uneducated people who didn't know what respect was. I can't believe he said that. It's hilarious. I can't stop laughing.
I thought you already knew, but maybe I forgot to tell you. He went to prison because he forged other people's signatures and made massive loans using their personal information. That's why I was forced to pay his debt. He basically used my family to get his money and go to casinos. If I remember correctly, his mother was very shocked to hear that her son was sent to jail, that she passed out on the spot and was hospitalized. She didn't live very long after that, and the doctor said it was due to extreme stress.
Oh, shut up. Don't talk about my mother that way.
I won't shut up, so leave the group chat if you want, for all I care.
Let's stop here, Mom. I'll take it from here. I can stand up for myself and it's my turn to protect you. Okay, Mr. Steve Bernstein. My mother filed a divorce against you a long time ago, and you two are no longer married. You know that yourself. I don't even remember what you look like because it's been so long. So it'd be better for you if you just thought that you never had a daughter from the very beginning and got a life.
No way, you will always be my daughter. That's something that you can't change no matter what. Don't talk to your father like that.
I'm not calling you my dad anymore, and I don't have to listen to you. My mom and I are leaving the country in a couple days, and I've hired security guards to protect us and escort us to the airport. You won't be able to come near us because I've already reported you to the cops for threatening us. By the way, you secretly took pictures of my mom's car and the plate, but we're selling it to a friend of ours soon. Those pictures are totally useless, and if you actually damage the car or do something illegal with those photos, the police will come after you.
Both of you will regret this. You can't do this to me.
Good luck to you and see you never. Mom, let's stay at a hotel tonight. I heard their service is excellent and their wine is one of the best in the country.
That's so exciting. I'll get ready.
I was able to find a high-paying job in Switzerland thanks to my manager who used to work there. My mom, whose dream was to live in Europe, agreed to come with me, and now we're having the best time of our lives. The first thing I did when I moved there was legally changing my last name. I had Steve's last name for my entire life when he was less than a father figure to me. I couldn't stand having his family name, but didn't get a chance to fix it until this year. Changing your legal name meant there were a lot of documents to be handled, and I had to wait for my new passport as well as my driving license. It was extremely complicated and stressful, but it was very well worth it. I'm officially Rose Leanne Morris. From what I heard, Steve Bernstein tried to borrow money from his siblings and cousins, but they all turned him down. According to what Steph said, he was even beat up by one of them, but I'm not sure if that's true or not. Obviously, he's broke and homeless, so I'm guessing he's somewhere out there trying to borrow money from random people and getting drunk whenever he can afford to buy alcohol. Oh well, what did I expect from him anyways?
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more and see you soon.